Thank you, Atre. I just want to say a few words about how this project actually came to be conceived. Nilim is going to give that in Welsh Puja Committee we have previously done the clay image making in Cardiff. Actually, we are the only organization in the United Kingdom who has done the clay image making from scratch by visiting artists from Kolkata, India. First time we did it was 2002. That was in old library in Cardiff City Centre, which is Cardiff Story Museum now. And that was supported by Cardiff 2005 project when Cardiff was aspiring for the European Cultural City. And it was supported by that funding and that ventures. In 2009, we did the second lot of clay image making, which was supported by Arts Council as well as tremendously by National History Museum St. Fagan. And in fact, the whole event took place there. But during those two projects, we only made the clay image. And we didn't take it any further. We preserved that image for our festival in autumn every year. And traditionally, these images are immersed in India, in Ganges, in Kolkata after 5 days of festival. But we can't afford it. We use it for 5 to 7 years. And our experience with Arts Council of Wales, who have been our partner in terms of funding and guiding us, goes back to 2002. And since then, we have done lots of other projects outside Durga Puja and Festival with help from Arts Council of Wales. In September, around about September, October last year, our committee thought that it would be a good idea, rather than just doing an image-making project, we actually tried to record the history of Durga Puja Festival in South Wales, particularly in Cardiff, because this has been happening since 1974, and people present here, some of them involved in early 1980s, some of them, like myself, from 1990s. But we still have our senior members who are alive, who actually were there in 1970s, involved in the puja. And we thought it would be a good opportunity to record the history of this puja and festival in South Wales. And while we do that, we work on process of making a new clay image and involve people outside our Indian community, like schools, art and design schools like here. We've got Cardiff Story Museum, People's Collection of Wales, Welsh International Centre, and Butetown History and Art Centre. We also got actually some fringe organizations involved as well, which is great. And then we sat down to do an application for a Heritage Lottery Fund. It took many hours. I haven't put enough money on it, I think. And eventually we managed to do it. And it's great to see Michelle here from HLF. And earlier talking to her, she was saying that when the pictures and the application was presented to the committee, they just said that we want to go ahead. We are working with our partners. We had a fantastic response. Nilim has been instrumental in actually getting so many sponsors for this, partners rather, for this project. We have got 3 schools I mentioned, Lanishan High, Cardiff High, Radar Comprehensive, and their representatives are here, Butetown History Art Centre, as well as Cardiff Story Museum. It gave us a totally different perspective, this project, because we have spent 2 Saturdays, many of our members already spent 2 Saturdays getting trained for collecting history and collecting how to collect digital history, how to interview people, what's to do and what not to do, how to record it, how to archive it. And last Saturday we had 4 hours, 5 hours training on how to do high quality scanning, upload the material on website and all that. So these are completely new to us. Our committee members have never done this before, and we had huge interaction with People's Collection of Wales, and as well as Cardiff Story Museum on those two workshops. We are only standing here today, all of us, and our partners, because of Heritage Lottery Fund. If we didn't have Heritage Lottery Fund, we won't be doing this project. As you can understand, this project does involve a lot of networking and significant amount of money. So can I ask you to give a big hands together for Heritage Lottery Fund. A lot of hard work has already gone into it. Nilim probably has done 70% of it. I don't know how our three still managing to live with him in terms of in the house. And he has many days, evenings away in meetings and things. And but the hard work gets even harder in next 3-4 months when we have to collect the oral history, we have to do school workshops, and we are going into school, briefing students. They will have hands-on experience. We have got loads of material from India. Several of our members brought them in terms of material which is used in the festival and in image making. And the students will have a hands-on, and it will be given to the school to keep that as well. And they will make their own stories as well. The two artists from India, Kolkata, coming in June, working hard for their paperwork. We are all working hard for their paperwork, knowing that visa is an imperative thing for them to come. We hope it all goes okay. And when the artists are here, they are not going to just make image in isolation. They will be interacting with school kids, art students, public, those who are interested in arts. And we will make enough provision for that during that 4-week period. And we also have seminar, like we had a discussion just earlier with Anna and Riyaz, that other artists going to come and visit here in this building and this school. We will probably explore that as well. And they can have some interaction with the students here. We are hoping the students from here will have a hands-on experience in clay image making. So there are lots to do, and our event doesn't finish with image making. Our event goes on to collecting stories even from you all who are here. What's your experience? What the school kids and the degree student felt? And then coming into our festival in October. Our festival is from 7th to 11th of October this year, which is held in Kefeli Community, Penedigal Community Center. And you are most welcome and come and join us. Obviously, you will have further information about that. During the festival, we will also like to take the feedback from people and impressions. And we are hoping that all these material by the end of the year, towards the beginning of next year, we will be able to make a small film about the whole project. And that film will coincide, hopefully, with apparently David Cameron has already announced that 2017 will be a cultural year for India in UK. So that will tie up very well. So with nothing more now, I will hand over to one of our senior member, Ranjit Sinha. He is going to take, Nilim, I forgot, it was Nilim first. Nilim is going to give you a brief of the whole project. I have only touched the superficial bits. And after that, Ranjit Sinha will give you a story, rather mythology of Goddess Durga and festival. Nilim.
Thank you.